Graders have lots of opinions, so this is the exciting part. Is you get to share your opinions. I need your notebooks closed and eyes up here, please. You do not need them open. We're just going to find your pencils. When we get to that part, I will invite you to bring out your notebook. So please go ahead and close your notebook. Thank you. So writers, moving into this unit, we've been talking about essays and paragraphs having topics and support and reasons in the topic. So we're going to go into writing opinions, which is really neat because third graders have a lot of opinions. Not only do you get to write your own opinions, you will get to write them in a very convincing way, and that's the part we're going to organize. You're going to have structure to your opinions. You're going to state your positions. You'll get to prove your ideas. Eyes up here, please. Disapprove ideas from other people, and you get to call attention to action. Maybe there's something you feel really strongly about. Thank you, Peyton. I love the eyes on me. And today we're going to convince others to support your ideas with your opinions. So we're going to work together to plan a speech today that each one will get to write. So we'll work on this speech a little bit together, and then each one of you will get to write your own speech in your own way. And you'll get a chance to give parts of your speech. So our goal today is you're going to give reasons and details and examples that support your opinion. That's our goal today. Why not ask you to park that pencil, and you are not parking the pencil. That's not okay. You only need to put down. Because I've asked you that, and I should not have to ask you 2 times. So, usually you'll write your own opinion when we go to write our opinion pieces, but today we're going to write an opinion together. And I've been listening carefully. Every time we go to the library, I have more than 1 or 2 or 3 of you that want those cool paper airplane books, that how to make a paper airplane books. And every time we go, we just don't seem to have enough paper airplane books for everyone that wants a paper airplane book. So I thought to myself, if we are writing an opinion or a persuasive paper or speech today, that we're all going to write the same thing. That will give us a good start. So you have been wishing that our library has more paper airplane books. And we're going to give this speech to Mrs. Martin and see what she thinks. Maybe we can persuade Mrs. Martin that we need more paper airplane books. So I started out with our thesis, or our opinion. Our opinion is we need more paper airplane books in the school library. Now, we can't just go to Mrs. Martin and say, Mrs. Martin, we need more paper airplane books in the school library. Will that be reason enough to get more paper airplane books?
No.
No, that's not going to be reason enough to get more paper airplane books. We need to support this thinking, or our opinion, with very convincing reasons. Very convincing reasons. And this is where I need your help today. This is where I need your help today. So we're going to think of a few reasons why it would be a good idea to have more paper airplane books. Now remember, when we're doing opinion writing, we have to give reasons to convince people. So let's think to ourselves, what would convince Mrs. Martin that we need more paper airplane books? I want you just to take a look. When you have an idea, you give me a thumbs up. Write your reasons up here, and then we're going to put our idea or opinion together with your reasons to start our speech. Okay, Isabel, what is a reason you think we should have more paper airplane books?
If we don't have more paper airplane books, then kids will start getting a little sad because they can't get the books that they really want.
Because okay, I'm going to write that down, and then we'll put this together. So I hear Isabel, I love how she started her thinking or her reasons with because. Because tells your reader you're going to support your thinking with a reason. So, and I'm hearing Isabel saying, because if we don't have enough paper airplane books, kids will be sad or upset or feel let down. Is that what you said? Miss Mora, what's the reason you thought of?
Because you don't think kids will want some more sitting paper airplane book, but there aren't enough copies.
Okay, so that's our opinion, that there's not enough copies of paper airplane books. So we need to go to Mrs. Martin with some convincing reasons why we need more paper airplane books. Liliana? Eyes up here when you're speaking, please.
Because sometimes kids really like making paper airplanes, and they like
Okay, so I'm hearing
and then
because kids like making different kinds of airplanes, so more books give us more choices. Okay, does that sound right? And I'm going to do our boxes and bullets. Here's our box, our opinion, here are our reasons, and our bullets. Abby.
we need more paper airplane books in the school library because lots of people like to make their paper airplanes, but we can't make them because sometimes we don't know how to make a paper airplane, and
We need to learn how to with the many books. Okay, so we need more paper airplane books in the school library because we need the books to show us how. Wow, do you think these are convincing reasons enough that we can get Mrs. Martin to say, maybe we should order some more? Caitlin.
if two people, like little kids, like if two people want the same book, they might fight over it, and they might break the book.
Okay, so I'm hearing that if two people want the same book at the same time, it could result in fights or disagreements. So if more than one person wants the book, because if more than one person wants the same book, person wants the same book, there could be a fight. And Peyton, you had your hand raised, or was your idea shared? Okay, Ava.
Because students are so happy to go to the library, but then when they come to the library, all the paper and books are gone, and now it's sad that they can't learn how to read.
So that gives me an idea that, similar to what was set up here, if we don't have enough paper airplane books, kids will be sad or let down. They're all looking forward to going to the library and getting that paper airplane book, and it's not there. Miss Anna.
So kids love to learn, but when they want a certain book, it's hard to get for them because a lot of other kids want the same book.
So you're saying that more paper airplane books would motivate kids to do more reading. What kind of book is the paper airplane book? What kind of genre is it? Where would it fit? I think it's a nonfiction. So having more of a how-to paper airplane book really encourages kids to read more nonfiction, doesn't it? Beg your pardon?
I think it's more of an art to
Okay, it may be, but it's still truly a nonfiction book, right, Colin? So, having more paper airplane books in the school will encourage kids to read more nonfiction, and they'll become better nonfiction readers, which is our goal at our school. We've really worked hard at being stronger nonfiction readers. So, I'm hearing lots of really good reasons here. So we have right here, if because paper airplane books are nonfiction books, and we want to be better at reading nonfiction text. Wow. Now let's look at the reasons we've come up with. Because if we don't have enough paper airplane books, kids will be sad or upset. Because kids like making different kinds of airplanes, so more books gives us more choices. Because we need the books to show us how. If more than one person wants the same book, there could be a fight. We need more paper airplane books in the school library because paper airplane books are nonfiction books and we want to be better at reading nonfiction text. Do you think these are convincing enough reasons to go to Mrs. Martin and say we need to have? I agree with you. We have some really strong arguments here for why we need these nonfiction books. So now we need to put this together in an essay to Mrs. Martin. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to leave this here, right here, and you're going to help. We're using the same opinion in today's work. Yes, Mr. Grayson?
Do we have to write the exact same thing, or can everyone write theirs different?
Okay, well, we're all using the same opinion piece today.
Yeah, but
This.
do they have to write? Like,
Are you
what's
saying
up
the
there?
reasons have to be the
Yeah,
same?
or
No.
can they do their own?
You might have different reasons than the reasons up here. But your goal today is to use this opinion. We need more paper airplane books in the school library. And your goal today is to support your opinions with convincing reasons. Convincing reasons or details or examples that support this opinion. So some examples we gave were, we've had this specific example happen. We've had kids that were let down. This truly happened, didn't it? Kids were upset or disappointed or sad that they couldn't get a book. We know this to be true, that if we have more books, we'll have more ideas and we can make cooler, fancier paper airplanes, right? Once you've borrowed the books from the library, then you want to be challenged with different kinds of styles and ideas. Miss Abby.
Could we have more reasons?
Absolutely, you can add more reasons or different reasons. But our goal today was to come up with an opinion and support our opinion with reasons, details, or examples like we did that were convincing enough that we can go to Mrs. Martin this afternoon and say, Mrs. Martin, we've come up with a speech. And our speech is we need more paper airplane books in our library. Okay, Ava. I'm going to have you, before I send you to your desks, I'm going to have you quietly write in the air. Get your pencils and pens ready, Colin. Pencils and pens ready, and we're going to write in the air. Get ready to write. We need more paper airplane books